Go ahead.
Could start doing to check if he's husband material or not is by asking this one question. If there were a fight to break out in the middle of a grocery store or in the middle of an event, what type of man would he be? Would he be the one to pull out his phone to record? Or would he be the man to try to fix the
So
problem?
I want to explain
would he be the
how...
man this fight and get in between and be the middleman? AKA he's reactive to a situation like that. Because tell me why nowadays men, instead of helping out the woman who's in danger, or anybody that's in danger for that matter, instead of helping and being reactive, all they do is pull out their phone to post on TikTok.
Pause it. I think
And let
that's...
me tell you something.
Wait, question. So what would you do in that situation?
Oh yeah. So I definitely saw this video after she posted it, but I'm glad to know that I am looked at as a hero and a savior, or someone who keeps my wife safe in certain situations. It's hard to say what I would do in a situation without being in the situation. If it's a fight between two men, is it the best idea to break it up? It's obviously going to have to come down to me looking at the situation and seeing if it's even safe for my wife to be there. If I should just leave, if I should take my wife, my kids, whoever's with me, and go.
Just get out of the situation.
If I'm directly involved, maybe I'll take a video to show the police when they show up, because maybe that's my best defense against it in any court. It all just depends on the situation, and I wouldn't say I would jump in and be the hero every time, but I would definitely keep my family safe in every situation.
Wait, can we play the rest, actually? Let's play the rest. I think there's a little more. Go ahead.
That is the most attractive thing for me. Knowing that my husband is gonna go ratchet on someone, knowing that my husband is not afraid to protect who he cares about or to protect those that need protecting, is another level of sexy.
Oh, did it pause again?
I'd be the one filming the TikTok.
Wait, another level of sexy? Huh? Wait, what?
I would be the one filming for the TikTok.
Well, okay, so let's see. So you think protecting, whenever a woman is in danger, do you think like the husband should give his life? I think that's what you say in the video, right?
Yeah. So when I was saying, recording that, it was out of frustration from a situation that we saw, like a breakout at Walmart, and there was.
Oh, so you both?
No. This was with my This was with my mom. So she was actually telling me the story. I didn't really know, and this is where the idea stemmed from, because she was so terrified, so scared, and she's like, I hated to see all the men just recording like idiots, because it was two men there, and a guy in the store was like bullying a special needs kid, and a fight broke out. And my mom was like, I'm glad that guy who was bullying this kid got, his butt whipped. But like everybody in the room or everybody there, the mom was yelling, help my son, and no one stood up. Everybody was just recording, and nobody like tried calling 911. No one did anything. So I was like, that's like the one thing that I love about my husband. If it were me in that situation, he doesn't care. And not just that, but I've seen my husband like in a fight or flight zone, and he reacts to every situation so well. And I don't know if it's because he's in the military and going on to the police force, but that is like another level of like sexy. I can't explain.
I agree.
Being able to feel safe, protected by your man in every situation, it's hot.
Okay, gotcha. And you said it sounded like, what about like if it's a first date? Do you think like the guy should still like protect the woman even like first date?
Yeah, like it. So that and this is the analogy that I use when it comes to this is like a man is a car and the woman is a pedestrian. A man has the ability to protect. Okay, a man has the strength and the ability to be able to protect, his woman in that way. So I think if he's gonna go out on a date, it's like you have to take on the full. This is how I want men to start thinking about. Like you have to be willing to acknowledge the responsibility that you're going into this date.
I see. Okay.
So yeah.
Wait, I have a proposal though. You say like single until married. What about unprotected until married?
What does that mean?
About a raincoat.
Like you don't get the.
No, I'm not talking about. No.
Savior on the first date.
No, like,
you don't get the man's protection.
You don't get the like if you're single until married, you don't get my protection
until married. Yeah.
What about that?
You're out with a girl on a first date. Just say you're on a first date, and you're not married. This is just a first date.
Yeah.
And you're at a coffee shop, and a fight breaks out. You, as a man, regardless if you're protecting her, you will step in to
No.
So okay,
No,
actually,
it's a liability.
Hold on.
It's a liability. My primary thing would be to. What?
Would
Say
you
that
protect
all
what
the
if-
time for no reason? Go on.
What if they attacked
It's a
her?
liability.
Yeah.
This person's a
What if
liability.
they attacked
that
her?
situation's a liability. Yeah, just
But you want their full attention.
What if?
Yeah.
What if they attacked
Hold
her?
on, let me
Wouldn't you
finish
defend
my
her?
point before you guys start interrupting. So, okay.
Sorry.
No, it wasn't even you. If there's two people fighting and I'm with my girlfriend, hey, babe, grabbing her by the arm, let's leave. Like,
Yeah,
I don't
that's
think
enough.
it's my
That's
job
valid.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
enough.
to like
Something
intervene because like look
That's
you can
protecting.
be the hero. No,
That's protecting
no,
her.
but like you can be the hero, but I've seen way too many situations
Oh, yeah.
where some poor guy tries to break up a fight, the guy swings around, fucking knocks him out, who knows if there's a weapon involved. My personal thing is there's a lot of fucking crazy people out there.
Absolutely.
And you're
So-
logical and smart in
yeah.
that sense because you're still putting her forward because
Yeah.
you're being logical.
No,
So-
I'm not saying I just leave like
But
if, you know, but
I would like to say a scenario.
lady.
So I
I'm
would
just
like.
like, yo, we need to like if some shit's going down, like my primary thing is like, yo, we got like if I'm assessing the situation, yo, this is I don't know if they have a weapon. Okay, we gotta leave. Let's go.
Absolutely. So here's the thing. So this also stemmed from another case that I saw. It was a recent thing. I got a lot of hate for it. It was like in September where I don't know, her last name was Alvarez and she got shot and, she,
okay.
but she was in the car with her boyfriend at 12 a.m. I don't know, doing what nonsense in the car. And this random person comes by, pulls out, the firearm, and this man runs away and leaves her there because he shoots and she's left there injured. And instead of being a protector, like the way that I say, he left her there and to find help. And by the time that he came back, obviously she was gone and was found,
Wait,
no longer here.
question for everybody here. What would you guys think is the most based or alpha thing, right? So you often hear like men, like let's say there's a bullet, right? Oh, jumping in front of the bullet, like for his girlfriend. I kind of think like the most alpha thing is if the man uses I'm kind of memeing here. The woman, the man like lets the woman jump in front of the bullet to like save the man, or uses the woman as like a meat shield to protect himself. That way, because as the provider, I feel like I'm more capable of like providing for our kids. Like if we have kids,
oh, you're like you need.
I need to
insurance.
survive.
Yeah.
I need to survive. Now, from a purely alpha point of view, like the most fucking alpha thing would be like, my survival's number one. I can procreate.
Don't you need?
I can go procreate with another woman.
No.
That's the most like.
I understand.
Like sure, maybe it's alpha if you'll protect your girlfriend, but the most alpha thing if like there's a situation where it's like one or the other, one of you has
Not
to.
even Andrew
like the
Tate
most
would
fucking
do that.
alpha thing is.
So can we hold on?
The most
but
alpha
just-
thing, bro, is for you to continue on your survival so you can continue passing on your seed. That's fucking alpha. You sacrifice your woman for the greater good so that you can continue on, find another woman and continue. Like that would be the most alpha
This
thing.
is the type of broke man that I'm talking to you guys about.
No, that's
exactly
the most
this.
fucking alpha
No.
thing.
Listen,
That's super
this is
alpha.
this actually happened, and that's why I say to women like know who you're with, because
I'm not saying I'm alpha, by the way. I'm just saying that would be the most alpha thing, to sacrifice the woman so you can continue living on, so you can either continue protecting and providing for your children and finding a new woman to also impregnate and have 7 sons with. Right?
No.
Okay,
I
I'm
doubt
just
that's
being
in the
ridiculous.
Bible.
I know.
What's that?
I doubt that's in the Bible, just saying.
I don't think it's in
Probably
the.
not, but
But it would be like, wouldn't it be?
but it would be the most alpha
It
move.
would be the most alpha move. Like you're so fucking ruthless that your own wife, you will sacrifice her to continue.
It's just straight Darwinism.
I'd say the Mongols would agree with you.
What's that?
The Mongols might agree with you. They didn't have really any.
exactly.
But there's always this
Respect
talk
for
about
life.
Purely
like,
most animalistic instinct.
no, but
this
there
would
is
be,
there's
yeah.
always this
Unga
talk
bunga.
about like the
Yeah.
alpha male. The alpha male will take a bullet for his wife. No. The alpha male will use his wife as a meat shield so he can continue living.
Something like that. They'll probably do it.
An alpha male would
I'm
take
not
out his
kidding.
gun, deflect the bullet with his own bullets, and
There's
that's
actually
the
a
end of the
male
story.
podcast host that like freaked out over too much responsibility and had to have his not obviously, but like had to have his girlfriend basically go save the entire night that he planned, and it was just this very I don't know what's going on. And she just
Or is it
like,
Sigma? Is it maybe it's Sigma?
I'll tell you after the show. But it was just very kind of like, oh my God. Like, just
Now,
stuff
obviously,
like that.
guys, I'm being kind of exaggerated here. This is a bit of hyperbole.
I mean, I know a guy that, you know, was dating a girl. She wanted to have a kid, and they had a kid together. But he was like to her, "I'll give you a kid, but you'll take care of it." By yourself.
I don't know if that's. I don't know if that's. First off, I don't like the whole like alpha beta.
Yeah.
I
But
don't-
it's
I don't like that
accurate.
terminology.
She has to take care of the kid. She sleeps downstairs with the kid. There's like,
Sigma male grind set, throwing your wife to the tiger. Okay, I don't know, whatever. Okay, all right.